What if wealth isn't just leaving your life, but quietly leaking through your front door without a sound? You've done everything the same. You're still working hard. But lately, money slows, pressure rises, and every time you walk toward your front door, something inside you tightens, as if the house is trying to tell you something. A friend of mine from California, Mariana, felt the exact same shift. Every night, she sensed a heaviness at her entrance. Not a noise, not a shadow, just an unmistakable pull, like the doorway was absorbing more than it was allowing in. She described it as a door that had stopped breathing, an entrance that no longer welcomed opportunity. And then something changed. She moved just one small item near her front door, and within a single week, everything opened. Money flowed again. People called back. Deals that had stalled suddenly moved. It was as if the house itself exhaled. Mariana told me something I never forgot. I didn't change my luck. My home changed its chi. So today, I'll show you the 3 lucky front door Feng Shui items that helped her and thousands of homeowners across the US, Singapore, the Philippines, Malaysia, and Canada restore flow, attract opportunities, and boost wealth going into 2026. And yes, you can set them up in less than 5 minutes. Stay with me until the end, because I'll also reveal the lucky front door colors for 2026 that Feng Shui masters around the world are already recommending. In classical Feng Shui, the front door is the mouth of Qi, where your home inhales fortune and where it can lose it without you noticing. When you adjust what your door welcomes, you adjust what your life receives. And when the entrance changes, the destiny inside the home changes with it. So, what was the first item that transformed Mariana's entire year? Let's begin with the money toad. The money toad is a classic Feng Shui guardian, a symbol that pulls wealth inward and protects it once it arrives. The beauty of the money toad lies in the 2 elemental forces it carries. Earth energy gives stability, the grounded, steady foundation that keeps wealth from slipping away. Water energy attracts movement, the soft pull that draws opportunity toward the home. Together, they form one of Feng Shui's most powerful combinations, the ability to bring wealth in and the strength to hold it once it arrives. When placed at the front door, Jinchan acts like an anchor for abundance. It doesn't flash or shout, it simply sits, quietly directing the flow of qi in your favor. That balance becomes especially important in 2026, a year dominated by strong earth energy. Too much earth can make finances feel slow or heavy, but pairing it with water softens the weight. The money toad embodies this blend perfectly. It steadies the door without blocking opportunity, and it cools the fiery, earth-heavy energy of 2026 just enough to keep prosperity moving. Mariana didn't understand the theory at first, but she understood the feeling. "I just want stability," she told me. "Not sudden luck, steady luck." The money toad is exactly that, consistency made physical. There's a small legend behind Jinchan. Simple, not overly mythical. It says that on the night of a full moon, a 3-legged toad carrying a golden coin appears near homes destined for good fortune. The 3 legs represent rarity, a kind of luck that doesn't arrive every day. The coin represents prosperity already on its way. It's not about magic, it's about symbolism. Opportunity approaching your door with intention and direction. When Mariana heard that, she smiled and said, "That's how I want money to show up, with purpose." Placement matters. Because the front door is the main entry point of Qi, the money toad belongs just inside the home, to the right of the door if you're standing inside looking out. Its head must face inward, as if it has just hopped in from outside. This detail is everything. Inward means money entering, outward means money leaving. The base shouldn't be tall. A small wooden platform or small ceramic tray works well. Soft light near it helps Qi settle naturally. When Mariana placed hers, she touched the tiny coin gently and mentioned the texture. Cool, slightly rough around the edges, almost like a reminder that prosperity has weight and presence. Some people place one money toad, others place 3. In Feng Shui, the number 3 represents heaven, earth, and human, the triad of harmony. Mariana started with 1, then added 2 more when she felt the subtle grounding effect it brought. It wasn't dramatic, it was calm, like the entrance had finally found its equilibrium. Not all money toads are the same. The classic 3-legged version symbolizes foundational wealth. The version with a coin in its mouth represents wealth already moving toward you. Gold-plated or jade toads add refinement, a sense of welcome at the door, a quiet signal of prosperity that blends beautifully with modern homes. Activating the money toad is simple. Wipe it clean to remove old energy. Some place it under soft moonlight for a moment of renewal. Then set your intention. A coin placed firmly in its mouth or a thin red ribbon tied gently around its neck. But the most powerful activation is internal. A few seconds of stillness where you place your hand on the toad and speak a financial intention you truly mean. That was the final step Mariana took, and she told me later that placing the money toad not just made the entrance feel aligned, it made her feel ready, as if prosperity finally had a clear path into her life. And if the money toad anchors wealth, the next item does something completely different. It shapes the energy of the doorway itself. That's what we explore next.
Earthware prosperity vessels. Among all Feng Shui items, clay and terracotta vessels carry a quiet, ancient power because they come directly from Earth itself. They don't glow or sparkle. They simply stand in silence, absorbing and calming whatever energy approaches the front door. When placed correctly, they become anchors that keep the home steady, especially in years when the atmosphere around us feels heavier than usual. When I mentioned this to Mariana, she raised an eyebrow. "Clay? Really?" she asked. She couldn't imagine how something so humble could influence her home. But when I handed her a small terracotta jar and she ran her finger along its surface, she paused. The texture was slightly grainy, warm from the afternoon sun, grounding in a way she didn't expect. "It feels real," she said. And that reaction made sense. In Feng Shui, clay, terracotta, and unglazed ceramics represent pure earth energy, the kind that absorbs tension instead of reflecting it. These materials don't push energy away, they welcome it, settle it, and help it take form. Earthware works like soil after rain. It takes what is strong, softens it, and allows it to seep in gradually rather than overwhelm the space. At the front door, where Qi enters with every step and every gust of air, this matters. A clay vessel doesn't just fill space, it creates a sense of assurance, a quiet emotional signal that the home is ready to receive and ready to hold. This becomes especially important for 2026, a year ruled by powerful earth energy. When earth becomes too dominant, it can create a sense of heaviness or slow movement. Money may trickle instead of flow. Opportunities may appear but feel delayed. It isn't bad luck, it's just earth being too solid, too still. That's why Earthware is so effective. It softens the excess earth of 2026 without weakening it. A clay jar steadies the entrance, prevents qi from scattering, and keeps wealth from feeling stuck. Unlike metal, which can be sharp, or wood, which stretches upward, clay feels universal, warm, natural, familiar in every culture. For viewers from the US to Singapore, from Manila to Kuala Lumpur, clay never looks out of place. It blends into any style while adding a gentle, grounded presence that modern homes often lack. There's also a cultural story behind these vessels. For generations across East and Southeast Asia, families stored rice, grain, seeds, spices, even handwritten blessings inside clay jars. These were the items that fed the home, supported it, kept it alive. A jar wasn't just storage, it carried stability. Even today, in old manuscripts, terracotta urns are described as keepers of fortune because people hid gold coins, savings, and prayers inside them. When you place a clay vessel at your door, you're connecting with that lineage, not myth, but memory. Using earthware at the entrance is simple. Place 2 medium or small vessels on either side of the door for balance. They shouldn't block the walkway or dim the light. Clay must breathe so qi can move easily. Leave the jars empty to symbolize space for new wealth, or add a handful of dried seeds or flowers to represent abundance that grows quietly over time. Choose tones of terracotta, sand, warm brown or beige, colors that echo Earth's steadiness. Avoid glossy ceramics or neon shades. They scatter qi instead of holding it. When Mariana set her jars down, the soft, muted thump they made surprised her. She said, "It sounds like something settling into place." And that's exactly what earthware does. It brings the entryway back into alignment. Not brighter, not lighter, just centered, as if the doorway has finally found its footing again. To activate the vessels, wipe them clean, place your hand gently on the rim for a few seconds, and whisper a steady intention. May my home stay grounded and prosperous. The intention fills the jar the way breath fills the lungs, quietly but completely. And if earthware stabilizes the entrance, the next item does something different. It doesn't hold wealth, it grows it. Prosperity plants. At the front door, living plants do something no other Feng Shui item can. They breathe. They welcome fresh qi, soften the energy of the entrance, and offer a quiet invitation to possibility the moment someone steps inside. When I first told Mariana this, she gave a small laugh. "I've never kept a plant alive," she said. But I placed a jade plant in her hands, its leaves cool and smooth, with that soft weight that only thick, healthy foliage has, and her expression changed. She pressed one leaf gently and murmured, "It feels full, like it's holding something." That sense of fullness is at the heart of why prosperity plants matter in Feng Shui. Plants symbolize life, renewal, and the ability to rise again. The jade plant's rounded leaves resemble small droplets of vitality, The money plant's trailing vines echo continuous flow, not sudden wealth, but movement. A thriving plant near the front door expresses one simple message: this home is ready to receive and ready to grow. This becomes especially helpful in 2026, a year shaped by strong fire energy and heavy earth influence. Fire can bring pressure. Earth can bring stillness. Wood, the element of living plants, relieves both. It cools fire so the entrance doesn't feel overheated. It softens earth so chi doesn't become stuck. By doing so, plants help the front door stay open, breathing, and receptive. That is the condition prosperity needs most. But these plants don't just carry elemental meaning, they carry cultural memory. Across ancient China and Southeast Asia, merchants placed a healthy plant by their shop door each morning. They believed customers could sense whether a place had rising or falling energy, the same way they sensed warmth from sunlight. A thriving entrance plant meant the home was in good flow. A weakened plant warned of stagnant energy or unresolved tension. Generations kept this practice because it was simple, observable, and surprisingly accurate. Using prosperity plants at the front door today follows the same quiet tradition. You can place one sturdy plant inside the entrance or two matching ones outside along the porch. Just be sure they never block the walkway or dim the natural light. Plants need brightness and airflow, and qi follows the same rules. East and southeast facing doors thrive with lush green plants. West and northwest facing doors prefer upright shapes like sansevieria or peace lilies that complement metal energy. Choosing the right plant doesn't require expertise. A jade plant symbolizes steady, healthy expansion. A money plant or pothos symbolizes continuous flow. And areca palm softens harsh or stagnant qi. A snake plant adds clarity and structure without overwhelming the doorway. Avoid anything spiky, dried, or overly demanding. Those forms carry restless or struggling energy. Activating prosperity plants is simple. Wipe the leaves gently so they shine. Trim away anything yellow to release old energy. Add a few smooth river stones or clean white pebbles at the base for grounding. Then rest your hand on the pot and speak an intention that mirrors the plant's nature. May new opportunities unfold in my life the way new leaves appear. Mariana took this to heart. Each morning, after placing her plant at the entrance, she found herself glancing at it before leaving the house, the way some people check the sky to see what kind of day it might be. And one morning, she noticed a tiny new leaf forming at the tip of a branch. "It feels like a sign," she told me, "like the house is moving forward again." That new leaf became her anchor, not a symbol of wealth already here, but of wealth quietly forming. And now that you've created movement and renewal at the doorway, there's one final step to complete your front door for 2026. Choosing the colors that amplify everything you've just set in motion.
The year 2026, the fire-dominant year of the horse, carries powerful fire energy supported by strong earth. That means your front door color should activate wealth, nourish it, or stabilize it without letting fire energy burn out of balance. Here are the 5 colors most widely recommended by Feng Shui masters around the world for 2026. Deep red,
activates wealth, but in a controlled and harmonious way. Deep red represents the fire element, but its muted tone keeps the energy refined instead of overwhelming. In 2026, with fire already strong, this color acts like a gentle ignition, opening wealth luck quickly while keeping the entrance grounded. It's ideal for homeowners with fire, earth, or wood energy, especially those born in horse, snake, and tiger years. Business owners, salespeople, and negotiators find this shade especially empowering. Best for south, southwest, and northeast doors. Important note: if your south door receives intense direct sunlight, avoid pure deep red. It can overstimulate fire. Choose wine red or warm earthy brown instead to maintain balance. These alternatives keep prosperity flowing without overheating the home's energy. Soft green nourishes wealth and brings fresh, renewing chi. Soft green belongs to the wood element, the gentle force that nourishes fire without aggravating it. In the fire-heavy energy of 2026, this shade cools, calms, and refreshes the entrance. It encourages wealth to grow naturally rather than burn too quickly. Homes painted in soft green feel open and welcoming, making it ideal for wood, fire, or water personalities, and highly supportive for rabbit, tiger, and pig years. Best for east and southeast doors. Professional caution: avoid neon green, it scatters chi, and overly dark green, heavy, and blocks flow. If your direction needs a softer expression, choose jade green or cream white, both gentle enough to harmonize strong fire energy. Ivory white brightens the entrance and attracts helpful people. Ivory white carries the metal element, clean, precise, clarifying. In 2026, when fire is dominant, metal gently cools the doorway without creating conflict. Ivory creates a polished, uplifting feel that attracts support, luck, and helpful people. It's especially aligned with metal, water, and earth personalities, and works very well for rooster, monkey, and dog years, as well as those working in law, technology, finance, or administration. Expert guidance: avoid pure bright white. It's too sharp in a fire-heavy year and may feel cold or draining. Use ivory, milk cream, or soft gray instead. Both provide the clarity of metal without harshness. Earthy brown stabilizes wealth and strengthens long-term fortune. Earthy brown represents pure earth, steady, protective, wealth-retaining. In 2026, fire feeds earth, making this an exceptionally auspicious color for homes seeking financial stability, long-term growth, or protection from money leakage. Earthy brown creates a grounded, calm, trustworthy feeling at the entrance. It's ideal for earth, metal, and fire individuals, and especially lucky for ox, dragon, goat, and dog years. Works for the west as well, though slightly weaker. If the direction needs a gentler tone, choose light ochre or deep wine red, both of which preserve fire-earth harmony while strengthening the home's foundation. Deep navy blue cools excess fire and restores emotional clarity. Deep navy blue belongs to the water element, the only element strong enough to moderate the intense fire energy of 2026. This shade is excellent for homes that feel too warm, face direct sun, or belong to people who need calm judgment, mental clarity, and emotional peace. It supports water, metal, and wood personalities, and is particularly lucky for rat, pig, and monkey years. Best for north doors where water is naturally at its peak. Can also be used for northeast and southeast doors if the goal is to gently cool fire energy. For a softer look, choose slate blue or ivory white, both reliable fire regulators without creating heaviness.
Sometimes prosperity doesn't arrive with noise. It arrives through alignment. A balanced doorway, a steady breath of qi, a home that quietly welcomes what it's ready to receive. Today, you've seen how 3 Feng Shui items and 5 powerful colors can reshape the very first step into your home. Not through magic, but through intention, placement, and harmony with the energy of 2026. So before this year unfolds any further, take a moment to look at your front door, the place where opportunity first knocks. Choose one change, just one, and let it open the path for everything else to follow. If you want to go deeper, I've placed the next video right here. Your home is already listening. Now, let's guide its energy even further.